If you follow the first 4 videos, by now you should have changed your mind about visibility. You should have learned how to find your own unique stories, and you should have started posting on your status and maybe even practice speaking naturally on the camera. But today's question is the one people usually ask: Kayode, how do I make videos look good without spending money on cameras and lights? I do not recommend that people go and buy lights and camera because they want to start creating content. What I usually advise the people I work with is to start with what they have, because what you have is most of the time usually enough. When you start with exactly what you have, you start building muscles, you start learning, you start becoming fluent, you start becoming natural. Because what happens is, if you've not started building muscles on creating content, once you get professional cameras, that is going to bring you a lot of trouble that you are unable to solve. You are adding more troubles to what you are trying to achieve. What you are trying to achieve is to just get the videos out there first. So once we get it out there first, we can then start perfecting it. Okay, that's the way to think about it. And here's the truth: you don't need expensive gears to start. You need understanding. You need to understand how light works. So in this video, I will show you how to use your phone and natural light to make videos that looks clean, professional, and trustworthy. These are the exact techniques that I taught my mom when she started filming videos right in front of her shop, and they work anywhere in the world. Okay, with daylights. People from Scotland left the chat. So the first rule: light is everything. You can film with a cheap phone and still look professional if your lighting is good. But if your lighting is bad, even a 2,000 pounds camera and a light will look dull and blurry. This has happened to the best of us before. Okay, here is the simple rule: face your light. Don't let your light face your back. Okay, you look for a window and stay in front of the window. Don't let the light be at the back. You want your light to be in front of you. That means you stand or sit in front of a window. That's the easiest thing to do. And the second thing is, film during morning light or evening light between 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's the morning light. Evening light 4 to 6 p.m. when the sun is soft. If it is too bright, you can pull your curtain halfway so it reduces the light that is coming in, and that gives your skin a smooth, natural glow. So practical setup: put your phone at eye level. You can use a cup, a small tripod, or a stack of books to hold your phone. The second thing is, you want to sit facing the window, not beside it. You need to keep a distance of about 1 arm length from your phone. You need to move back a little bit from your phone. Bonus tip: if you are outside, find a shade. Don't stand directly under sunlight. The goal is for you to get even light. You don't want harsh light. You don't want shadow. So my mom's first video were dark because she sat with her back to the window, and we simply turned our chair to face the light. Suddenly it looked like she was in a studio. Like, it's that simple. That one tweak just changed everything. It's changed everything. The second important thing is framing. The good framing makes you look intentional. Bad framing makes you look accidental. So I need you to think of the framing as how the person watching the video feels about you on the screen. If you look cramped up or far away, they feel very, very disconnected. Even if you are centered, clear, and at eye level, they feel like you are speaking directly to them. So because right now I am centered, I am clear, and I'm speaking at an eye level, you are going to feel like I am speaking directly to you. Here's the formula. I call it the rule of 3 squares. The first thing is the headroom. Leave a small space about 2 fingers above your head in the frame. Okay, you want to leave some space on the frame. You don't want it to look as if the frame is sitting on your head. The second thing is the high line. Keep your eyes in the top third of the frame. It feels natural and conversational, like we are actually doing right now. Distance. You need to stay close enough to the camera so that your chest and your face feels most of the screen. If it is too far, it will look as if you are too distant. If it is too close, it will be too intense. You want to aim for natural intimacy. You want to aim for the kind of distance we would have been if we are in this room talking together. Okay, so practical tip: use your camera if possible. It's sharper, but if you are alone, use the front camera. The front camera works fine. So and before you do that, clean the lens. You'll be surprised how many video looks bad because of fingerprints. Clean the lens. lens. So when we started filming for my mom, our camera was pointing at her face from below. You know the way old people take selfie, like someone hiding under the table. We said no. I said no. Lift it up to your eyes, and she laughed and said, "Oh, I look younger now. I look better now. This is good." So instead of, let me get a phone. Assuming this is the phone, you don't want to be recording like this and be looking down into your phone. You don't want to do that. You want it to come at eye level like this. Okay. The number 3 thing that make your video feels very professional is not your camera, it's your sound. Okay. You could forgive a slightly dark video, but nobody watches a video with bad sound. If people can't hear you clearly, they won't connect. They've scrolled up and they are watching something else. They'll just scroll away. And this is how you can fix your sound without buying a mic. Okay. The number 1 thing you want to do is you want to look for a quiet space. You turn off the fan, turn off the TV, background music, turn off everything, because right now, if you can listen that right now you are not hearing anything. You are not hearing any music. You are not hearing a background sound. You are only hearing my voice. If you hear a background sound, it is because we added it intentionally. Close the distance. So the distance, you don't want to be too far away from your phone, because you are starting with just using just your phone right now. Let the phone be close to you. 1 arm length is okay. You don't want to be too far away from the phone without cutting your head off. Closer you are to the phone, the better. And if you have to record a video where you have to be far from the camera, then you may have to use a voice recorder on another phone to record your voice separately. Then you can join them when you are editing. The next thing is you need to talk to just one person. Don't think about it like I'm talking to a camera. I'm talking to 1 million persons. I'm talking to just one person. That makes life very, very easy. When my mom first recorded her videos, she had a lot of background noise, traffic, people shouting, literal noise. I said, "Mommy, please move 10 steps away and let's film it again. Same phone, same time, same place, but clear sound, better focus, just small change." These are the examples of small changes that can make big difference. Yeah. And the last most important ingredient that makes your video comes together and look professional is you. Professional videos are not just about equipment. They are about the energy. If you look at me, if I was talking to you in a monosyllabic, monotonic, as if I'm forced to come here, I'm sure you will not be on this video by now. So even if you don't have perfect lighting, even if you don't have the best camera, make sure your energy is palpable. Here is what to do. When you start your video, even before I start recording my video, I do this exercise. I smile. Okay, I smile. Even when I'm not smiling, before pressing record, I smile so that my words come out friendly, more professional. The second thing is you want to keep your hands visible. When I'm making this video and I'm using my hand, it feels natural. I feel confident. As against if I'm making the video and I'm talking like this, if I say smile when you start, helps your video. You look at me, well, what is he hiding? Even when you don't say it, your brain, your mind says it. So which is why you want to keep your hand visible. It brings more engagement. People follow more. So you want to try and learn how to use your hand. There are videos that you can turn off the volume and you can still feel the energy by somebody talking. Again, you are not performing. You are just trying to make this feel much more natural. You need to pause for half a second after every key point so that everything doesn't look like you're just talking. So it gives the person who is viewing the video, who is watching the video, time to absorb what you are saying. So it's nice to have a little. Maintain eye contact with the camera lens. Try that as much as possible to maintain eye contact with the camera lens as much as possible. So these little small details will make it feel like I'm talking to you and I'm not just talking to myself. And that's why I'm talking to the 2 cameras now. When my mom started making this video, implementing all of these small changes, people started commenting, "Wow, I didn't know. I love the way you explained this. You explain it and I understand it for the first time. You explain it just like my sister." That's the goal. You want to build familiarity. So if you are waiting to get a better camera before you start making video, I want you to stop that now and I want you to start making videos right now. Your phone, sunlight, your honesty, your experience is enough to build trust and visibility today. So let's recap very quickly. Number 1, one, use lights. You need to face your window, not a wall. Don't be backing the window. The rule is stay in front of a window. The second thing is you want to frame it right. You want to put it at a high level and have a small headroom. Make sure you always clean your lens. Number 3, focus on sound. You need a quiet space, close distance, simple tone. Number 4, you need to bring your energy. You need to bring your smile, your gesture, your pause. When we applied all these 3 things to my mom's video, she's selling just feed meal, things began to change. In fact, you will think she hired a videographer. So what I want to say to you today is start where you are with what you have, because what you have is enough. Share this video with somebody who has been waiting to start. Tomorrow, day 6, I will show you how to structure your first 3 videos for maximum impact and start getting the attention, the profit, the sales that you need, even if you've never written any script before, and hide it. Subscribe, and remember, you don't light a candle and hide it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me.